It is so easy to be happy when we are reaping, when the thing is here, when the celebration is present. But what about the times when we're sowing and we see nothing happening? Honestly, nowadays, I'm learning to celebrate that even more, to celebrate the sowing period, because guess what? In order for me to have a harvest, in order for me to bear the fruit, in order for me to have the growth spurt, so many things have to happen first for that to even happen. So when you think nothing is happening in your life, when you think you're doing the same old things and getting no results, when you think that you keep on reading and you feel like you're not getting smarter, you keep on working, you're seeing no changes in your body, you're not gaining traction in whatever field it is that you're trying to excel in, you have to trust the process, because understand everything is happening underground, just like children. You know, when they say, oh, I don't have kids, but I assume when they're 6 or whatever and they have a growth spurt, they look like they grew overnight, but they didn't. All of that was going on for months and months and months to make it look like it grew overnight, but that child, so much been going on with inside. So I want you to understand that the process is something that we have to get acquainted with. The process is something we have to fall in love with. So this video is going to be about how we can be more patient with the process. Because one thing about the process is it teaches us patience, not just like to sit there and wait, oh, my time is coming, I'm gonna just wait. No, it's not about that. It's more about celebration when nothing's happening or it seems like nothing's happening. That's when we kind of need to be the happiest, because remember, everything in life has its ebb and flow. Everything goes up and down. That's just natural. That is just natural. So for us to think that progress is linear and we could just keep going up, up, that's just so unrealistic, and that's so childish. And I also have been childish and am still very much child, all right? Like, I might look like a woman, but I'm a big old kid. And sometimes I feel like when I'm trying my best, I'm trying my hardest, it's like, damn. Like, for example, like my YouTube channel, you guys see the growth with me. You guys see what's happening. I press record and I just do it. I just press record and I upload. I don't fix anything. I don't edit anything, because I want you guys to see me power through or struggle through it. And the most defeating part of it sometimes is like, I'll have hundreds of views, or even I got like almost 2,000 views on one video, and the next day I'm getting like 2 or 3 or 4 views, and I'm like, what the hell, YouTube, like, push my shit. But I learned that, you know what, it's not about that. It's a process, because what's happening is that my channel is gaining traction, and I need to be easy on those days that I feel like nothing is happening, because guess what? That's going to put me into position for it to continue to flourish and for it to prosper. And another main thing that it's taught me, and I really think this can help you too, is not to conflate your value with whatever you see outside of yourself. Because on the same days that I've got a couple thousand views, I need to be just as happy, feeling just as powerful and worthy as those days only 2 people view my videos. Because guess what? On both days, I served my purpose. On both days, somebody heard me, and maybe somebody took something valuable or sparked something in them, or they remember one thing that I said. So we have to start looking at our life and the way that we live it as something more intrinsic, and I talk a lot about that, something that just comes from within us rather than looking outside of us to validate what we are or who we think we are. Forget all that, because guess what? As humans, we're always going to be aspiring for the next level, the next level, the next level. And same for you. When you get that next job, or you hit that next milestone, or you hit that next goal, whatever it is you're after, how long are you going to be riding on that high? Like, how long is that high going to sustain you? It's not. You got a good 5 minutes, maybe a day or so, and that's it. And then you're back to whatever your default state is. So it's really a lesson in getting your default state to be something that you can enjoy. So when nothing's happening, quote unquote, when nothing's happening, or when everything is happening, that joy needs to come from within. And the way that we get those qualities, or me personally, the way that that's worked for me, is I think I'm just learning how to appreciate myself. Like, forget about the process and all the technical and let's do this. But I think over time, I'm just learning, like, you know what, Alyssa, you didn't go to the gym today, which I did. And I drank my juice. Did you? But like, you didn't do certain things today, or you didn't feel well, and you can't beat yourself up for that. You're worthy even when you rest. You're worthy and productive even when you're not going after your goals like a madman. Who told us that that's all life is about, is the constant pursuit of something? And who told us that if we're not going after it, then it means that we are, what, not worthy? That's why we can't ever get it twisted and think we are what we do. Because guess what? When we don't do it, then we're not. That's not fair, and I don't think that that's true. And we could dive deeper into that, but I want to stay focused on the core of the video, which is to make sure that When you're sewing, be happy. Sing in the rain, dance in the rain, dance during the time where you feel like you usually would be sad, because understand your next breakthrough is coming. It is coming. You have to believe that. You have to know that. That's how life works. It goes up and down. And we always have to remember that that is the exact process that will always be here. So why not get comfortable with it now? Why wait until we're 10 years old or 20 years old or 40 years older to be like, you know what? I wish I would have appreciated life as it came at me, or I wish I would have appreciated the day to day. Why do you think older people are so wise and they say the most simple but most profound things? Like, we can use the wisdom of our elders now. They say things like, enjoy yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Go after your goals. Be patient. These are the things that they're telling us, and we can use them now as the youth, as the younger generation. So I feel like it would be very wise of us to do that, especially in a generation that really pushes forth instant gratification. Like, our attention span is so short with TikTok and shorts and YouTube, and every second we're scrolling, we're all addicted to our phone. Just think about how burnt out our wiring is in our mind. Just think about it. So imagine how that transfers to the process. So how are we going to be a generation that reaches any kind of success that has longevity if we're so nurtured by short-term wins? So we have to figure out a way to reconcile that. And for me, what's really worked, or what's really working, because I'm not about to sit up here and lie to y'all like I always got it together and I'm always like this. No, I'm not. I spent the whole week pissed off because about my channel. But what got me back up and what got me back together is like, Alyssa, no, this is the reason why your channel took off, is because the time you got the 3 and the 4 views, but you kept posting. That's why. That wouldn't have happened if you didn't get your 3 views first, and then your 10 views, and then your 200 views, and then your 300 views. All that was necessary. So now when I see my channel hit a high and then a trough, I'm like, okay, cool. Now we're about to be back up on the horizon. And physics, you can look this up. If you have a ball and you drop it and you let it go and it goes straight, the ball will beat it, the one that has a pathway that's like this, up and down. Because guess what? The down points is the momentum for it to go up. And you end up getting there faster doing this than doing this. Isn't that so interesting? Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I have to share this with the people. So remember, look forward to it. Look forward to your times where you're hitting lows and you're tired and you're burnt out. Look forward to that, because all that's telling you is like, okay, cool, I'm about to come up. I'm here and I'm about to go here. That's life. We have to embrace that. How painful would it be if you're holding on to something that is clearly going in another direction? That's painful. Why put ourselves in more pain than we're already in? We have to make this make sense. So I think I'm going to leave that here. I feel like I got a lot more to say, but as you can see, I'm a little done up today. I got a little datey date tonight. So I hope you guys are enjoying your night, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, share, and please comment, because I like to get in my comments and talk to you guys. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.